Okay.
And I got the 411, move the 411. Sipping lemonade, though I like shade.
Give me tender kisses, tender-headed while hard hitting, they perfect image. Can't never wear that shade, no, you too dark for that. People can't be rocking a natural, yo, you look good in that. Confidence, I know I be popping, cause I do me in that.
Hey everybody, it's Kayla got the 411. I'm back again with another What's Good episode. This week I have another talented, amazing artist by the name of Sheila Nicole. And I'd like to ask everybody, what's good with you? How you doing, Sheila? Because you know COVID going on right now. And are you in Texas?
Woo, yes, I'm in Texas where people ain't taking this seriously.
Georgia too, girl. They still going out clubbing. I won't lie. I went out to eat, but I was social distancing. But
Okay.
they just don't even care. And it's getting worse. So how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm blessed. I'm like, look, y'all can play with this if y'all want to. I'm staying in the house. But y'all be good. But
yes, because it's like it's a little scary now because the other cases are rising. I thought we was doing good. I thought we was on a good track. And now like, look now, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So has coronavirus, has it been affecting you and your music? Like, are you still able to like perform and go to the studios and stuff like that?
The story with that.
So,
before COVID, I was going out performing all around the DFW, Dallas, Fort Worth, Metroplex, different open mics. As many as I could, I would get off work and I would go to open mic. Now that ain't happening, you know what I'm saying? But I found ways to try to be creative. So there have been some virtual open mics that I've attended that I've, just like I'm doing with you. I got my little cheap ring light here and we keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And then I try ways to do different content. It's really sparked me to be creative as far as like putting myself out there and trying to figure out what type of content I want to post. It's like, okay, do I want to do like a video of me rapping? Do I want to do like a skit? Like, so it's really challenged me to be creative here on my end. That way people can still see me without, performing. So
I've been hearing like a lot of artists are saying that like they really have tapped into creative sides of them that they never even knew of, especially people who wasn't really using social media like that. Now, media is all we really got now to be social.
Absolutely, now, and it's so funny because before COVID happened, I was performing, I was doing everything, and my social media was kind of falling backwards. I would get off of work, I would do open mic, I come home, I was tired. I wasn't making no type of video. I wasn't editing.
And that's time. Making videos and hashtags and captions, that takes a lot of time and energy out of you.
Okay, and I wasn't doing none of that. I was tired. I came home, I got something to eat, took my shower, went to bed. So when COVID happened, it was just kind of like, oh, well, I guess you're going to be making videos then, because that's, so. But yeah, it's been a journey. It's been creative, but I'm still blessed at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Count my blessings.
So what got you into music? What got you your start?
So sorry,
I forgot to mention that she is a rapper. Do you consider yourself a female rapper or just rapper period?
Rapper period. I'm going to say rapper period.
Yes. Yes. Because these days we not separated by females and males anymore. No. They're female rappers. They're spitting better than the boys, okay? And Sheila, you are an amazing lyricist. I came across you on Instagram because, people are like, how do you find these people that, Instagram ads? I'm like, I see a lot of people every day, but certain people only catch my eye, and you caught my eye, being that you are strong. Your lyrics are just very confident and bold, and I like that. I love that type of music when you talk your shit.
Thank you. And you know what? That's my main goal with my music. Like I talk my shit, but I want people who listen to it to be able to feel like they can talk their shit. You know what I'm saying? Because me, and then I'm gonna get into how I got started in music. But with me being a female in a male-dominated field, with me being a dark-skinned female in general, you know, you don't always feel empowered. You don't always feel confident about yourself. Be like, wait, a dark-skinned female out here talking her shit, you know, getting popping music and getting fans. It's like, yeah, why not? And I said it, and what you gonna do about it?
Exactly, because we beautiful too. And you know, I love the fact that you brought that up too. That was a perfect example because, you know, they hear them praising about, you know, lighter skinned women, and they are beautiful too. But don't forget your brown skin, your dark skin sister. There's some babies out here too, okay? And we have Miss Sheila on the interview with me today. So I like that you brought that up.
Period. Cause it's like, look, I'm gonna just say it. I feel like, you know, Black girls, I feel like we are the blueprint for a lot of things. You know, especially in regards to pop culture. So yeah, you know, I want everyone to feel like they can be that confident and talk their shit. In regards to my start in music, I've kind of been around music a lot my whole life. My bad. I've been in music a lot my whole life. I know my parents, they met in the choir. I used to play piano. I don't anymore, but I used to play piano. And I remember when I was 12, I was in middle school, I really got into poetry. And I remember my first poem, it was so angry, and I don't remember, it was really corny, but that's how I kind of got my start in poetry. Then when I was a freshman at Prairie View A&M, whoop, whoop, I was thinking, I was like, you know what, maybe I can do this. And then I was kind of on the fence about it because there were so many other female rappers at the time. And I was so caught up in the fact, I was like, I don't want to do everything that everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I was like, you know what? You have a talent. You've been doing this for a while, you know, before social media. Nobody can carry your voice like you do. Nobody can carry the lyrics the way that you do. And if you don't use it, I feel like you lose it. So that's what really made me pursue a career in rap. I was like, you know what? Maybe I won't be the best of the best of the best, but that's fine with me. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to die saying that I never tried.
Yes, that's my motto. That I be like, you never know if you don't try, you know. I'd rather try and I fail than saying like I never tried. I don't even know how this would have turned out. Yes, great advice. And one of the songs that I first came across for yours was Sweet Love. I love me some Anita Baker. Oh, it was such a bold song because it came in all smooth with Anita, and then you just came in like spin. I was like, oh, who is this girl? So I'm gonna Sweet Love first, okay?
Okay.
And that beat is so fire. I just gotta let it play.
Shout out to Chuck, my producer, man.
Yes. This sounds like something you would hear on the radio.
I've gotten that a lot.
And that was Sweet Love, which is sample from, please people, please know that this is sample from Anita Baker, please. You don't have to be that young to know. So what was the inspiration behind that song? How is it using other artists' samples and getting clearance? Like, what is that whole process like?
So the inspiration, really, I didn't have anything in my mind to sample from Anita per se. It was just I went to my producer and I was just like, hey, I want to create a song. I want to make something. And since I already kind of have like that old school retro flow to me anyway,
Yeah.
this was a beat that my producer had created, something that he had in his vault that nobody at the time was taking advantage of. And I was like, are you serious? Are you for real?
Right.
I'm gonna take advantage of this. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, okay, bet. So I listened to the beat. I wrote down the lyrics. Next thing you know, I got in the studio. And I think I remember as soon as I read my verse, he was like, oh, whoa, wait a minute. Hold up, yo.
Like,
you know?
Good. Like some rappers, there's no shade. Sometimes that first verse be so strong, and then when they get to the second verse, they be like, or it be the opposite. Like the whole song just bars, girl, just straight flow.
Thank you.
Who had can't stop her. I'ma give you sweet love till you can't holler. I'ma give you sweet love till the roots knocker. Sweet love, you are the pops and I am the mama. Dear Miss Anita, nobody sweeter. I'ma give it all to him when he fuck with Sheila. Chills going down his spine just to catch my fever. I'ma turn a hating nigga to a firm believer. Have you heating up in the coolest spot? Radio blasting with the loudest top, loudest pop. I hit you with the loudest shot. Miss Goody Goody's got goods that put that boom to box. I'ma finesse ya with my charming locks. Put them other hoes on notice, have your ass on lock. Hid away from thoughts, then there I go again. I'm too afraid to say that I'm falling in sweet.
Cute. You know, and I knew in my head, I was like, oh, damn, this is Anita. I gotta come with it. You know what I'm saying? That's just like if somebody did an Aaliyah sample. Like, you know, people don't play about Aaliyah. If you gonna sample Aaliyah, you better come correct.
Yes.
So, you know, Anita Baker is a legend in my eyes. And in many other people's eyes as well. So I was like, I better come correct with this. So that's how we got We Love. And it's so, I'm sorry, go ahead.
You absolutely did too. You came with it.
Thank you. I was like, nah, shit. And I think there was a couple of times where I had to rewrite the verse because I was like, nah, we gotta come better than that. And boom, that's how it came together.
Okay, and you mentioned earlier about you having more like a retro. I would say like it gives me your flow gives me like a '90s flow. Would you say so? Is that your inspiration behind your flow and your music?
Yeah, and you know, yes, you know, it's so funny. I remember being in high school. There was a time period in my young millennial life, okay, where I discovered 90s artists, okay. So there's a time period in high school where I listened to Jodeci for the first time, and I was like, oh, did you hear about this group? It's called Jodeci, y'all. And they was like, girl, Jodeci, get out. And Foxy Brown and Little Kim was an addition of those two artists that I discovered. And it's so crazy because it's not like I would actively listen to their songs and then try to rap the same way.
Yeah.
It was literally just me getting a beat, like a boom bap type of beat, or just any beat really, and that's what came out. So I would definitely say that I adore the 90s, the aesthetic, the music in general.
Me too.
Yeah. Foxy Brown's one of my main inspirations. I love Missy Elliott, Kim, and let's see who else. And of course, right now, she's not the 90s, but of course, Nicki Minaj, just because of her work ethic and her business sense. She's always come across as very sharp to me, very intelligent.
I love Nicki. Everybody knows on my show, I am a bar. I call myself an OG barb. And one thing I admire about Nicki that you said is definitely her work ethic. You know, just saying that, you know, you just gotta just come into the room and just demand the room because they would definitely try to take advantage of you, especially, you know, female rappers these days. They always think you need a man by your side to make it. And I think she definitely proved like, I can do this on my own. And you also missing Foxy too. People just be sleeping on Foxy. Like, I love me some Foxy. And Foxy can still spit.
Yes, she can. And her voice and just Like, you know, not everything is about looks, but oh my God, she is just beautiful. Beautiful. And I think for
Beautiful.
beautiful. And for me at that time, you know, once again, being a dark skinned woman, at that time in my adolescence, I was trying to find dark skinned women who I thought were beautiful. And that's another name I forgot to mention, Lauryn Hill. I love Lauryn Hill. Love Lauryn Hill. It was Lauryn Hill, Foxy Brown, and Spice before she got on Love and Hip Hop. Spice.
Yes.
And I love Spice in general because she was wearing all these bright clothes and she was just bold with what she had to say. And, you know, being dark skinned, you know, you're told that you can't wear certain colors and that, you know, or just as a woman, you have to hold yourself to a certain standard or act a certain way. And you know, these women is like, I got something to say, I'm gonna say it, and if you don't like it, you can get the blue out my face. So, or at least that's the energy that I got from them. And of course in different ways. But yeah, so those women alone definitely inspired me and my music.
Great. I think that was a great list of people. Are you a 90s baby as well?
97. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I was born in 1991. I was listening to like Brandy and Monica. It took me like maybe middle school to like really get into like Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown. So I started with the R&B, then I kind of eased into the rap because, you know, they was a little raunchy by then. So I got to be able to get a little more and listen to that once in middle school. So let's see. We are going to play another one of my favorites is It Girl. Since we are talking about a lot of amazing women, I'm going to play It Girl.
Yeah. Wow.
Girl, you went off on this.
Thank you.
Sheila Nicole. Mother and brother, then deep in the mothers. I've been flaming houses, Diablo flipping the brother, lashing bitches like a scarab. Beast mode, I'm scared. Plotting over that, they drop together. Let me take you on a little trip. Story of your favorite bitch, coming with the pots and the shits. One winning and the other six. Hitting bitches tricks and them all the tricks. But never timeless. People time strips when the time's left.
Is this the same producer for Sweet Love?
Yep.
He is dope. He's dope.
He is. Touch G, Danger Room Studios, Dallas, Texas.
And that was It Girl. Was that more considered more like a freestyle, right?
Yes. So, yes, that was definitely considered more so a freestyle. Now, the chorus, I got the chorus in my head before I got the beat, actually. The chorus is something I had written out a long time ago. I just needed music for it.
Yeah.
And the verses is something that it just kind of flowed out. So, but Kim definitely inspired me with that record. Because, you know, she had the song out called Queen Bitch. And also the feature she did with Mary J. Blige on I Can Love You.
Yes, you read my mind. It's definitely that flow. That flow with how she was going on that Mary J is like very similar too. That's why when I kind of thought you was from New York for some reason. I don't know, you give me like a real like flow. So are you from Texas?
I'm from Dallas. It's a part in Dallas called Oak Cliff, Texas.
Okay. So what is your whole creative process? Like, do you write anything down or do you just prefer freestyling?
So sometimes it's freestyle, but most of the time I write things down. I'm a pen girl. I write things down most of the time. A lot of the times I will, just as I did with It Girl, I'll get the chorus for a song before I ever actually do the verse. Or sometimes I'll just write out a whole song by myself, hit up my producer and be like, hey, this is something I have in my head. This is something that inspired me. What can we do music-wise to create something like this? And yeah, so that's a blessing in itself, just to have that connection with your producer and to be able to, you know, be on the same page creative-wise. You know, that's a that's a blessing in itself. But most of the time, like I said, I do write things down. Like I said, I'll get the chorus first, and then I'll write down the verses and go from there.
Okay. So if is there a particular message that you want people to get when they listen to your music? Because for me, as I listen to it, I get like I like music where women are talking their shish. Like, we don't have to be sad all the time and crying over a man. Like, don't nobody want to cry over this man. So I get like very strong, confident, and just demanding respect. That's the vibe I get from your music. Is that the vibe that you were going for?
Yes, absolutely. Because as I was saying earlier, you know, there was times in my life as a dark-skinned woman where I didn't always feel empowered. Let me just hold it up. Where I didn't always feel empowered. And I'm sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, my bad. There were times in my life where I didn't always feel empowered. And I wanted to give people the sense that they felt empowered. Not only people, but I wanted to be the woman that I needed to see as a little girl, if that makes sense.
I like that. Yep.
I needed to be there for myself, and I had strong, powerful women around me. And I love my parents to death, both my mom and my dad. You know, they would always, you know, give me self-confidence, you know, like, oh, you're beautiful and this and that. Don't listen to what people say, yada, yada, yada. But for me specifically, it's like, no, I need to see that for myself.
Right.
And if I can't, you know, give that to myself, how in the hell am I going to be able to preach that message to others?
Pin game more than ready, pin game more than steady. Steady winding up bitches just like they broken spaghetti. Not entertaining these hoes, call that petting the petty. Eat whack bitches for dinner like they Hansel and Gretel. No prissy shit, bitch, I'm gritty, but still keeping it pretty. Gotta pop for whack bitches if they keeping it shitty. Crying tears from they pity, turning green from they indie. Niggas salty and pissy, kiddies is running they city. But I'm perfecting my craft, single with pins and a pad. I'm a carefree bitch, nigga, please get off your pad. I'm a business bitch, nigga, just get to the cash. You a dry motherfucker, please get to that ash. Salty ass nigga, here, let me give you this dash. Cop a bag and a dash, queen and I'm wearing the sash. I last forever, nigga, please, what the fuck for the flash? Give you a present that'll put your future bitch to the past. Say I'm the one, I'm the one, I'm the shit.
You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, there are days where I don't feel like I'm popping. But at the end of the day, I gotta remind, you know, we women, we go through that. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it a buck. But at the end of the day, you know, I gotta remind myself that I am the shit. I am the one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I don't feel that way about myself, why should somebody else feel that way about me? You know what I'm saying?
Self-love. I be trying to preach this to people, man. It's like you just be trying to love everybody else, but you gotta love you first. When you love you, it'll show, it'll shine. And if people feel uncomfortable about you loving yourself, then that sounds like a personal problem on their end. Nobody should get offended by you loving yourself. Saying, you know what, I'm awesome, I'm beautiful, I'm amazing. Nobody should be offended by that.
Nobody should at all. That's why when we say Black girls rock, nobody should be offended by that. I'm just saying.
Okay. Okay. Let us. We got some shine. Dang. So I'm gonna let you pick the next song. Do you want to play Slow Down, The Right Words, or Going Off? Like, what's your favorite out of those three?
My newest song, Slow Down. I released that on my birthday, June 27th.
Okay.
Well, now, living too fast now. I need to.
What's your zodiac sign?
A Cancer.
Oh, okay.
Come puff and go past this before you go past that. Well, now, living too fast now. I need to slow down. Baby, just slow down. I need to chill out. Baby, just chill out. Come puff and go past this before you go past that. Love the morning to the cheer screaming at the air. I need to rock the bed. I think I'm popping there. We're about to eat those dollars, but you're going everywhere. I have it happening in my dad. No one pet my area. Racing up the street, a nigga Papa Willie there. Popping on a nigga with the phone, he never shell. Strolling in the electronic, giving me a life and got the burning when they hoop it out. We're so concerned about our old problems. all our phone problems, but not no making it about them. I think we all need to chill, but we never saw them. You better.
And that is Slow Down. So is there any, do you believe in collabs? Have you collabed with like smaller artists? And like if you was finally, when you finally make it, I'm the type of person I like to talk about the future. I don't like to say if you, when you make it, is there any particular person you would love to collab with?
Ooh, I would love to collab with Tiana Taylor. That's someone else that inspires me.
Yes.
Of course, I would love to collab with Nicki. Let's see who else. As much as I'm into hip hop, I'm also into neo soul and R&B. I love Erykah Badu. She's from my hometown. Why not? I love Erykah Badu. I love listening to Jill Scott. So any one of those people, I would love to collab with. Nicki just because of her pen game and who she is. Tiana Taylor just because of her creativity and what she offers on the track. Like she's just so creative. She's so dope to me.
Is, and she's directing now. Every video she touches, it turns out beautiful. She beautiful. Babies they make beautiful. She just beautiful all over.
All over. It's like how you have 2 babies and still look like that. Like, oh my God.
Yes.
Like it's just beautiful. But yeah, those people I would love to. I will collab with.
Yes, you will. Yes. I love talking in the future because I feel like, it's going to be making. I always say when y'all make it on the show, make sure y'all say, Kayla, you did an interview with Kayla. By then, hopefully, we all be done made it. I have my national show, and then you be on there to perform your hit single. So I like to talk in a positive way. So we talked about COVID earlier. So have you, have internet, the whole COVID situation, has the internet made it better for you musically? Because I know we talked briefly about it. You're not able to really go and do live performances and stuff like that. So do you think the internet has kind of made it better for artists?
In a sense, yeah. I feel like with artists nowadays, I feel like the work that you do as an artist should be done both on and offline.
Yeah.
But I do say that to a certain extent, it definitely does help the artist out. Like nowadays, artists, you really don't need a record label like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot more artists are now more days are becoming independent. And that's for a lot of reasons, but I feel like mostly that's because of the internet and social media. A lot of people think that, hey, I can just do one video and then I blow up and I become famous and that's it. Which for some people, it works out that way, But for other people, it's like that's not the case, boo-boo. You gotta do a little bit more than that. And
you gotta grind and push out content, and I just feel like you keep going. Don't look back. Just keep pushing it out, and then it's gonna catch on.
Absolutely. For me personally, I don't know if it's made that much of a difference for me and my music personally. And mind you, there may be some things going on that I don't see in the works for me, right? We're gonna pray to God that that's happening. But I know recently here, I was doing promotion for my song Just For You that I did a video for here on YouTube. And I did promotion for that, and I've been getting different likes and DMs and comments on it each and every day, which was not happening before. But there's a pretty penny that comes with that though too. So okay, nothing in this world is free. But okay.
You gotta invest in yourself, honey, because Lord knows I work a 9 to 5 just to put in content into this whole situation. And it all benefits, It all benefits.
Right, absolutely. And I feel like that I definitely made a good investment with that because I'm definitely getting eyes on it that I was not getting before at all. And I was like, you know what? I feel like I have good content on my page. People just need to see it. and sometimes with Instagram or whatever algorithm on the social media platform, it always doesn't allow people to see your content. You
Yeah.
know,
It's
so
it done got worse now, even with running promotions and stuff. I ran a promotion on your music. I may have to start all over because Instagram said they had a problem with it.
was it Sweet Love with Anita?
No, it was It Girl.
Oh Lord.
Here they go, they messing it up. And that's so crazy because that's how I found you from Instagram from a promotion. And that's how people have been finding me also. So it's like, yeah, it sure, yeah, I see what you meant. It sure has messed up people finding you. But I found you, so I think that's a good thing. Hey.
Yeah. Hey, we look. You found me. We met each other. So I definitely think that the internet has its perks. But I can't wait to get back on stage. I'll tell you that. Can't wait to perform again. I miss it so much. I've had friends talk to me saying, hey, when you coming back out to perform? I was like, as soon as we get this vaccine and as soon as people stop dropping like flies, that's when I'm gonna come back out. Be like, really? Yeah, girl. I love my life.
Speaking of performing live, what is your most favorite live show that you've done?
Oh, that's a good question. Wow, what is my favorite live show that I've done? Well, I go to this place called Dallas Open Mic. And it's at this lounge called the Green Elephant. And I used to go there every Tuesday. And
let me Google that.
Dallas Open Mic has some of the best artists there, DJs. It's just a great place for artists to go network. And I don't know if I remember a particular performance. I remember I performed Sweet Love, and it seemed like almost the whole crowd was like just singing the chorus and was singing the song with me. And that just made me feel really, really good. I didn't perform this, but I remember one time I was at school, I was at Prairie View, and I released Sweet Love on streaming platform. And I had kind of viewed it on my social media. I was like, hey, it's out, everybody. Everybody was like 10 people at that time, but hey, so I was like, hey, it's out. And the next thing I know, one of my classmates, Tony, she had shared it with different people. And the next thing I know, I come to class and people singing the lyrics to the song. I'm just like, oh, I'm like, I might be getting famous, y'all. But
yeah, it's word of mouth. Sometimes word of mouth will take you places, man. Like even with this show, it's like people like, oh, I love this person, because I know that each artist hits certain people different,
Right.
So that's what I like. Wow, I bet you was like, yes.
Yeah, oh, you couldn't tell me nothing that day. It was about like maybe 15, 20 people in my class. I was like, that's all I need. We can go 15, 20 people. We can all go to one show together. I'm good. I ain't got to have no other fans. Couldn't tell me nothing that day.
Because news travels. So let's see. I'm going to one more. I want to play Going Off. Yes. Love Going Off. Because you went off.
Yeah, yeah.
Same producer?
No, this is from YouTube.
Okay.
Down home, swimming in the night. I do this for my pen and the culture fucking like. Susie chasing pickles, hearing Peter cutting pipe. Peter piping rocks, give a fuck about his life. Can't get it right. Oh, Peter, he used to be her pussy cleaner. Now he beating on tongue in the block. Pleaser, the niggas steady chasing nails in the fucking nail. I read the whole exhibition called Show and Tell. Putting bitches in their place like a fucking shell. Cut the 11 wishes, that's why niggas never fuck with 12. Done in.
And that was Going Off. Yes. Have you did any freestyle videos? Girl, they will eat that up.
You know what? That I didn't do. No. I didn't do.
that up. Yes, I think you just have a strong presence. Like, it just makes you be like, wow, who is this person?
And thank you. My bad, what you say?
I said social media would definitely eat that up, especially in this time. They got all these reels, and now Twitter has stories. All of a sudden, I wake up this morning, I'm like, am I on the right app? Because I was so confused. And then I saw the shopping app on Instagram. I said, come on, y'all. Come on, now. Y'all just make it.
I don't know. I'm sorry. Let's talk about that for a brief second. I don't know what's going on with these apps, but
yes, they doing too much. Stealing from each other, ideas and put them in.
It's like,
I said, come on.
It's like Twitter. We asked for an edit button, like an edit button. But thank you for the real, the fleet. I guess that's what they call it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. What was we talking about again? The freestyle videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did not do a video for going off.
That'll be done.
It would be. It definitely would be. I'm so sick of this phone. My bad. Oh Lord, technology is great when it works, huh? But I did not. I should definitely do that, and I will. We're gonna speak it into existence.
I'll see it, and I always post, and all the artists I have on the show, when they have stuff going on, new albums, new music, send it my way so I can share it and stuff like that. So what is next for you? What do you have coming up for you? Especially when COVID clears up and everything, and we can get back to normal.
Oh yes, we're gonna pray that we get back to normal, because 2020 has been ghetto, a hot mess. So I am excited. 10 days from now, I will be releasing my first EP, first project ever.
Oh, right on time.
Yes. So, and it's entitled Just For You. So the theme of the EP is supposed to be about messages that I would tell my younger self. So I titled it Just For You because it sounds like it's for the audience, but in actuality, it's a message for myself. And it's up for the audience to interpret what those messages are. So, yes, I am excited. If you go on my page, you'll see the cover art is a Just For You box, like the Just For Me perm box.
Yes, all of us black girls know about that Just For Me.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't use no moto.
Yeah, no, you see me. I'm natural now. But yeah.
I love it.
Yes, yeah. I was thinking every little black girl, well, not every little black girl, but most little black girls I knew would probably image themselves on a perm box. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to take that idea of straightening your hair and flip it, and be proud of your coils, be proud of the skin that you're in, all that. So
that is dope. This is perfect. The interview came out perfect on time too. Look how God be working. Yes. But Sheila, I want to say thank you so much for being a part of this. For me, I always show females a little more favoritism because I'm all about girl empowerment. I know the guys, if you watch this, she wasn't this enthusiastic with me. It's just, I just always like to see my black sisters win. When one of y'all do something good and win, it makes me proud over here. And I'm so happy to get you and have you interviewed. And thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording now. Hey y'all, it's Kayla Got the 411. If you want to keep up with me, all you got to do is just go to Google Kayla Got the 411. It will let you know everything that I have going on that first page. I have made sure of that. Or you can just go to YouTube, my main channel, and watch the show and make sure you subscribe. Thank you to everyone who leaves amazing comments and reviews under the comments. I read them and I truly appreciate them to the point they make me tear up. Also, my streams on Apple have been going up, so that lets me know that you guys are enjoying the audio from the videos on YouTube.
YouTube. So if you're listening on Apple, go ahead and drop your girl a review. And I truly appreciate everything that people are saying, nice comments. You know, if I'm able to make you laugh and smile, that's all that matters to me. My content clearly shows that I enjoy doing what I'm doing because I always have a good time. And just a quick update that I'm now on Pandora Podcast. So you can listen to me on Spotify, Apple, Google, Pandora, iHeartRadio, and of course, watch me on YouTube. So thank y'all so much, and I appreciate all the support, truly.